going to do today. All right? We're going to break down in. We're going to show you all the different things that we do with our guys, run you through some stations, get a bunch of swings in. First, before we started, I want to take some time, basically just lay down a foundation, all right, of our general beliefs that we work with our guys on, okay? First thing I want to talk about is your grip. That you're gripping the bat properly, okay? When we grip the bat, we want to have mid-knuckle alignment, okay? So the knuckles that we knock the door, they line up together. And they're not turned over this way, but they're actually right together. So when you're holding the bat, your fingers should all point right straight to the pitcher, and then you close your fingers around the bat. We grip the bat in our fingers, all right? Not back in here in our hand, in the butt of our hand. Okay, so it shouldn't be like back in there in your thumb. It should be here in your fingers. And the reason for that is twofold. One is when we do that, we're going to be able to create more whip and get a little more speed. The other thing is it allows the bat, when it does go, to stay level. If we grip it back in our hand and over grip the bat, when we extend it, it's got a little bit of a little bubble on it. It'll turn over just a little bit. And when it turns over, that's what gets us to hit ground balls too often. Okay? Again, we're hitting a round ball with a round bat, so if that bat just bubbles just a little bit, it's going to get us hitting the ground ball over to the shortstop. As opposed to staying level through it, boom, we can hit a line drive. Okay? We want to hit those line drives. So grip is important in what it does for creating speed in our swing, okay, and for being level through the hitting zone. Two things that are very important too. All the things that we're going to talk about are going to be relative to you guys creating speed. When I talk about, if I say power, I'm not talking about home run power. I'm talking about just speed and hitting the ball hard, hitting the ball with force. Okay? Sure, home runs are nice, but we want to hit very hard line drives. And home runs will be the result of us hitting a bunch of hard line drives, and every now and then we'll get one up and it'll go. Okay? Everything I want to talk to you about is your stance. Okay? And the biggest thing about stance is that we have balance. Okay, we want to have very good balance. Balance is probably the most important element in hitting. Of all elements, having good balance. The reason for that is that it's twofold. Your balance is important for how strong you're able to hit the ball, that you're able to transfer your energy into the ball. All right, if you've got good balance, when you hit it, all your energy, all your strength that you have in your body will go into the ball. But if your feet are moving, you have bad balance, then you got energy going in all different directions, and you're basically all that's hitting the ball is your bat. And you don't have your whole body in behind it. Okay? You guys know you play other sports. Anybody else play basketball or football or any of that? You get off balance, nothing good happens, right? Anybody been off balance on a football field before? You get hit when you're off balance before? Where'd you end up? On your booty, right? No good. Down, quit. Basketball floor, you get off balance, guy you're guarding usually gets past you. Okay? So balance is key in all sporting events, but it's very key for us. The other element about balance that's important is your head discipline and your eyes. Okay? I don't want to get too complicated with you, but I want to explain to you that your eyes, okay? Again, we're hitting a round ball with a round bat, so the information that we get is very important. Your eyes take pictures every split second. And those pictures go to your brain, and your brain's feeding your hands information of where that ball's at. Okay? So if I'm in a batter's box, and I don't have good balance, and my head's moving, and I take a picture from here, and then I take a picture from here, and then I move forward to here and take pictures, I've got 3 pictures from different areas. My brain tries to put those pictures together, and it's not mapping out a very good picture. Okay? But if my head stays still, click, picture, click, picture, click, picture, click, picture, bam. Now I can put all those pictures together, and it's starting to make sense. I got a better chance of hitting the ball if my head stays still, and that information that my eyes keep firing in my brain is consistent. That make sense? As soon as you move your head, all the pictures from before are no good anymore because you've changed the reference point. So that's why balance is important. It helps make us stronger, and it helps us, our eyes be keener. All right? Now, so in our stance, the next thing I want to talk about with you guys is the stride. Okay? And one thing we have to understand is that the stride is not part of the hitting. Okay? Stride is a timing and rhythm thing. Okay? You don't stride and hit at the same time. Your stride foot has to get down on the ground before you can swing the bat. So it's not part of the hitting. Okay? That's something you got to understand, and we want to make sure that we maintain balance on our stride. Once we take our stride, we're still very balanced, and then we take our swing. People ask all the time, well, how long should the stride be? The stride doesn't matter to me. Okay? Is it 2-inch stride right? Is it 4-inch stride right? It doesn't matter. Okay? Albert Pujols, can he hit? Hit pretty good. He doesn't stride. Heel trigger guy. How about Evan Longoria? Is he a pretty good hitter? Evan Longoria is a pretty good hitter. He takes about a foot-long stride. Okay? So that just goes to tell you right there, stride, the distance is not. What's important is that they stay on balance. Okay? So Evan Longoria stands in there, takes a foot-long stride. Boom. He stays connected to his backside. He stays on balance. He's ready to hit. Pujols sits in there with that low balance. He just does a little heel trigger. Boom. Then he hits. Okay? So it's not the distance of the stride. Let me show you. Let me show you again. Longoria. Big long stride. About a foot long. Good balance. All right? Now let me show you a 2-inch stride. A 2-inch stride just stunk right there. Compared to a foot-long stride where I stay connected and stay together. Okay? I don't want to get out here on this front side. Because now I haven't swung the bat yet, but yet all my weight's already gone forward. I want my weight to stay back so I can drive into the swing. When it comes to swinging the bat, the thing that's most important to us is that we use our entire body. The word you'll hear us say a lot is staying connected. Where the back foot, the back knee, the back hip, the hands all go to the ball at the same time. That your body's working together, your full body's working together. Turn, 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 hit. It all goes in there together. And it's not out here and then I'm swiping through and I got nothing going on my backside. Okay? Probably the two things you're going to hear most from us is that you're staying back on stride and that you're getting your back foot turned and you're getting your whole body into your swing. All right? From the actual swing standpoint, we want to swing downhill. Okay, so we got to keep our hands up around our shoulder height so we can have a slightly downward swing into the ball. We want to have a slightly downward swing for two reasons. One, when we make contact with the ball, it creates backspin. When we hit going down, we'll create backspin, which gives us line drives. When you throw the baseball, you throw it with backspin, right? Those of you guys that are messing around throwing curveballs, create top spin, side spin, that ball doesn't go very far. Certainly doesn't go as far as your regular throws with backspin. So by swinging down through the ball, we can hit the ball and get backspin on it, which will make it fly better. The other thing is, because when you're swinging downhill, what's helping you? What's helping you when you're swinging down? There's something in the earth that's helping us. Gravity. Right? When you're swinging down, gravity's helping you. It's an absolute fact, gentlemen, that the bottom of your swing is the fastest part of your swing. Okay? So, if the bottom of my swing is the fastest part of my swing, I want the bottom of my swing to be really close to the point of contact then. Does that make sense? I want to have the fastest part of my swing right where the contact's going to happen right out here around my front foot somewhere. But I want to be going down to that spot, not hit the bottom here and then be swinging uphill to contact. All right? So that downward swing we're having, gravity is going to help us continue to gain speed all the way to the point of contact. Let's get up and move around. All right, you guys got bats with you? Go get your bats, and let's find some space in the 3 cages. We need to spread out. We're going to take some dry practice swings.